There was that splash where all the powder went everywhere. Hey everyone, it's me, Katie-Beth again. And if you remember a few months ago, I was trying to get on that mushroom craze. But I wanted to do the mushroom powders, which taste gross, so I wanted to put them in capsule format. But after I had already bought and tried to use this little toolkit, here's a little clip if you missed that video. I think it was in November. Which is very labor intensive, at least if you're lazy and just want to take a pill. But after I had bought that and tried using it, I found on Etsy that there might be an easier way. It's like a box that you put all the pills in, and then you put the powder and swipe it, and then it just fills up the tablets, I guess. So it did come in, again, like 2 months ago, and I just take forever to actually open my mail. So I ordered it from someone on Etsy for this price. I don't remember what it was, but I'll find it. From a HappyLittleFungi. Oh, it has a receipt, so I do know how much it was. It was $40. Looks like that might be including tax also. The size capsules that I did like was the 000, so that's the size box I got. And then if you want to use different size capsules, you can get a different kit for that, I believe. Fills 18 capsules in as little as 2 minutes. Oh, so we're going to have to time this. Let's see what comes in the box. This thing. A little dirty looking. I might want to wash it. Oh, I had also seen designs that you can 3D print your own one of these. But with 3D printing, the layers, germs get stuck in the layers. And since I'm using mushrooms, like, I didn't want mushrooms to start growing in the layers. It just seemed kind of ick. Okay, so this is what it looks like. I think I put the capsules in there. I don't know about this half. So I guess I put the capsules in here. And then I'm not sure what happens next, but let's see the different parts. Gel caps. Okay, so the instructions that it comes with say, read the green sheet that's in the bag. I guess I'll read directions. Okay, so I actually just read the directions, which really I almost never do for anything. So here seems to be the technique that it says to do. It says to put, well, first I'm going to get like a plate, it says, so to catch all the extra. Put this down in the center. This is the base. This is here. Then I open the capsules, put the bigger side in each of these, spread my powder in, use this guy to pack it down, and then keep spreading it. Did it come with a spreader? Yes, it did, but I didn't find it until I was done filming this video. Or I guess I could like, meep, meep. Ah, yes, meep, meep. I think that's how I do it. And then it does have this little like drain spout on the corner, so I think if I'm meeping and there's extra, I can just pour it out onto the plate, which I'll collect the stuff after, I suppose. Now, the big question that I had was, because when I filled it with the little kit, I would put the powder on both sides and then join them together and smush them together with my hands like this. But I was wondering, like if I put powder in this side and powder in this side, how I would put them together without the powder falling out, like somehow being weird and falling out. But what I get from the directions is that you only fill the big side, and the little side is what you load in here. So then it's just the little side that you have to plop in. And that way it's not like stuff falling out because they're empty already. And then you take the base off and then squeeze the two ends together, because there's a squishy on this side and a squishy on this side. So then you squeeze them together and it should work. Now it did say to read the directions in the green bag, and what the green bag said which I'm glad I read it first because it's in a sealed bag, is it comes with a desiccant packet. Well, like a drying packet. And it said that if the two ends don't want to meet up, it's probably because the capsules have absorbed too much moisture already, just like the empty capsules. And so to put all the capsules in a jar with the drying packet for 2 days, and it should dry them out more so that they'll want to squeeze together. It doesn't 100% make sense in my head, but let's get into trying this. First I'm going to go, like, at least wash it, wipe it down at least, because it does seem like not the cleanest in spots. So I'm just going to go clean this real quick. Okay, so I've given it a little clean already, and now I'm just separating the capsules. So the large end I'm going to put on this side over here, and then the small end goes on the lid side. And you can't really tell, but I have this completely filled already. It's hard to see. You can't even see the capsules in there, but they're there. So I put the base down, I put that down, and then now I'm going to fill it up with powder. It needs more than that. So now I'm just getting the sliding thing. My spatula, I guess. It's kind of clumpy, so I'm breaking up the clumps and then just trying to smooth it over. Okay, now I'm going to press it down. And that worked really well. This works way better than my little fill up each one by hand kit. Okay, so I'm adding some more. And let's just repeat this process until it's full. And it's squeezing quite a bit in there. Okay, so moment of truth. I'm trying to squish these in so they stay in well. And then plop. Okay, not too bad. Squish these together. I want to make sure they're really on there. Okay. Like, I can see that they're not completely full. The top is a tiny bit empty. Okay, now I just need to find somewhere to put these. And yay, finally found a reason to use my empty jars. So I've been saving these supplement jars and didn't know what to do with them, but now I can put my pills in them. And I'm going to go ahead and make another batch. And I forgot to time the first batch, but it's 6:41 now. So it took about 7 minutes for that first batch. Let's see how long this one takes. And now I'm trying the turkey tail. That's the name of the mushroom powder. Ugh, it already fell out. Or it pulled it out, so make sure you have those all squished in really tightly. Whoop. Okay, so let's try that again. I think because it just, like, the base let me push it down too far. So I'm just gonna start holding the side. So I feel like if I hold it up, it won't squish down as far. Okay, it seems to be working better. And I got the idea from the other batch that I should try to fill the lids a little bit. So there's a little bit in some of these lids. I'm going to flip them over. And squish them in. Seems like they stayed in fine. All right. Looks like they all at least closed. Okay, now I'm going to make another batch of these. So it's 6:50 now, so that was a little less than 10 minutes. So that was a lot messier than I thought it would be. The first batch, when I just made the nicer smelling lion's mane ones, it worked out pretty well. Not too messy. It has a nice smell to it. But then when I did the less nice smelling turkey tail, it's not a horrible smell. It just isn't as nice of a smelling. Like, almost everything went wrong with those pills. There was that splash where all the powder went everywhere. And because of that, I now do recommend, if you don't know what you're doing yet, wear a mask because I breathed in a lot of the powder. So now that's in my lungs. I hope I don't have mushroomy lungs in the future. The directions didn't say anything about how to clean these, so I think I'm just going to rinse them off really well until all of this comes out, some soap and water. But it's not like just a dusting job anymore since it's the stuff's in there. One helpful hint I did learn, because of the mushroom cloud again, the dust cloud from it, is initially with the first batch, when I was packing them in, I was pressing down, and then that's what made all the air come out. So after that, I started kind of holding this pretty tightly, so when I pushed down, it didn't do the it didn't it stayed in there, and then this I just pushed in, and that helped make a lot less of a mess because you didn't get the Overall, I love this machine a lot better than the little handmade do-it-yourself kit. The price is a lot different. This was like $10, $12, and this was $40. So it depends on what kind of investment you're looking into making. Also, I think somewhere I had seen ones that had different trays where you pull out so you can use different sizes, whereas this one is just $40 for one size. And for me, since my main thing was I just wanted to avoid all the fillers that the pre-made capsules have, I think $40 is an okay investment. It is costing me more in the long run because it's the $40 once payment, but also because it's taking my time to do it. I think on average, to make 18, it took me like 7 minutes. But 7 minutes makes about 2.5 weeks worth of pills, so not too bad actually. I was glad to find a use for some of my supplement jars that I keep saving and don't know what to do with them yet. So if you know any crafts to do with leftover supplement bottles, I keep not throwing them away just because I'm like, there's a craft, there has to be. I have occasionally, after I've saved a bunch, just taken them to the recycling center, and they do recycle them. It's not a ton of money, but I feel better about it than throwing it away. I did end up making a pretty big mess here, so make sure to have a tablecloth down that you can wash after. I'm sure eventually it'll get cleaner just because I don't know what I'm doing. I just make big messes. Also, in case you're wondering, I did try using the 00 capsule with the 000 thing, just in case I was like, oh, maybe it'll work, but it doesn't. It's just like it's too small a capsule for the larger capsule holder. So if I do want to fill my 00s, I will have to buy a different size capsule filler. But overall, I feel like this one was pretty much a success. It's a little pricey, but again, if you don't want the fillers, it's like, if you don't care about fillers, it's cheaper just to get the pills that have the fillers. Same brand too. The same brand makes them, just if you buy them in pill format already. They have like, I don't remember if it was like white rice powder. They have other powders in there just to fill the capsule. And then I think you have to take like 2 capsules. So other than the mess and the learning curve, I really enjoyed making these capsules. Whereas the last one, I really never continued after I already consumed those supplements that I made with this kit, just because it was really tedious and I didn't want to do it anymore. But this was kind of fun and not too time consuming, and you can like watch TV while you're doing it. So that's also another plus. And just if you wanted to check it out on your own, buy your own kits, I'll put the links that I got these from. This one was from Amazon. I checked Amazon if they have any similar pill fillers, and they had a kind of similar one. And it was cheaper. It was like $10, but it didn't look as easy to use, and it also didn't have great reviews. So this one was from Etsy. I'll try and put the link for that down below also. Well, thanks for watching and learning with me, everyone, as I try to make myself a healthier self by finding supplements that will obviously not correct my horrible diet, but give me some of the nutrients that I'm not just getting out of normal food. Again, I'd much rather take fish pills than eat fish, and I'd much rather take mushroom pills than eat mushrooms. So yay health! Well, thanks for watching, everyone. Thanks for learning about this make your own supplements without the fillers adventure with me. And I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching, everyone, and thanks for being here learning with me. And have a great rest of your day. Stay healthy out there. You better fix my whole life, you mushroom supplements.